is the RIOT Podcast. Good Wednesday, October 5th to ya. We had a really good show today. Lots of stuff we had to get to. It was busy.
I like when you're like, we did have a really good day.
Yeah.
Normally it's up to someone to decide that, not us.
Right. Well, listen on, and I think you'll see.
Hopefully you enjoy it, and hopefully you're ready for, if you're listening to this, a good Wednesday.
Yeah.
Some of the things we talked
Chris.
about today. I know. Hello, Chris.
He's standing next to me.
Just can't wait, can you?
I know. He's so excited. Some of the things we talked about today on the show, we talked about whether or not we prefer pill or liquid form medication.
Which means someone in the room is still a little sick.
Yeah, I'm feeling better, though. I feel a lot better thanks to a mixture of both of those, I think.
You made a cocktail.
I made a little
Medicine
mixture.
cocktail.
A little mixture of the two of them.
I know, because when you actually say during it, you're like, who likes the taste of liquid medicine? You're like, well, a lot of people mix it with other stuff.
Yeah, they do.
I think they have found their way around that. But we do answer that or talk about the question of, if you are sick, which do you prefer?
We also talk about how it's World Teacher Day today.
Yep.
So shout out to the teachers out there.
In the world.
In the world, all across the world. But we talk about if we had to teach something, what would it be?
Well, one listener, Ryan, he would be a gym teacher. A lot of people wanted to be gym teachers.
Yeah.
And then someone else who was an
What's
actual
the saying
teacher.
about gym teachers, though? If you can't teach. If you can't teach gym. Isn't that the thing?
That's it. Well, is Ted Lasso, is that a school teacher? Or
No, he's like a soccer coach.
Soccer coach, yeah.
Okay, but it's got that look that you feel
does,
like your gym teacher would have. But another listener was saying how he did shop, like
a wood shop.
Yeah, wood shop.
I think I'd like to do wood shop.
So he was a teacher for...
You would have no fingers in a week.
What? You don't know my wood shopping skills.
I can't imagine.
No,
I am good.
I can't imagine you working with your hands at all.
See, listen, that's a wild thing to say.
A face like that, and you're going to do manual
My hands,
labor.
dude, look at my hands. Look at that. Like we talked about as well. We talked about someone who has gorgeous hands. I have gorgeous hands, but I mean, I got all these calluses from all this work I've done. I actually one time made a baseball bat in wood shop. So what can I do? What do I know about wood?
I think it's still hard because he said he lasted 7.5 years for teaching. But he said if he would have had to have taught like a normal... one of the other academic side like classes, that he would have quit way sooner. So I think it's just rough across the board.
Now, can I ask you guys a question about something else in the podcast? We were talking about pasta salad. You guys hate it for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your go-to salad then?
Salad?
Yeah.
Or pasta salad?
Probably
we'll talk any salad. It can be like typical lettuce salad. It can be pasta, potato, macaroni. Like come up with anything that has salad in it.
Well, I like a good Caesar salad. That's usually the best.
All of the salads, and that's what you're going
That's
with.
what I'm going with.
I mean,
that's
like the M&M of salads.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes,
For a
it
Caesar
is.
salad?
No.
Mine would be a house salad.
A house
That's
salad.
the plain M&M.
Yeah.
You guys are going to eat vegetables over. You could have a beautiful potato salad.
Potato salad.
potato salad.
You don't like potato salad?
I thought just salad, but you mean I like egg salad.
Eggs. There you go. See, that's better than any salad with lettuce.
I would just do a house salad, yeah.
Still a
with
house
ranch, yeah.
Wow, that's a crazy take.
Yeah, what would yours be?
What are you, a vegetarian?
No.
Are you trying to be rude? Like, it's not a rude thing.
You
I
guys
think it
always,
is.
whenever I talk about food, you're like, you need to eat more vegetables. And then one time, like, I think I picked salad. You're like, why would you
I
pick
just
vegetables?
can't believe a person
What are
like
you,
you and all of the. I just think
Yeah.
you're not being imaginative enough with what you can call salad.
I'm just not a big salad guy across the board. Like, I don't like pasta salad at all.
So do you ever go to a restaurant and order a house salad?
I do, yeah. If I go to TR, baby, send me to Texas Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
You know I'm getting the house salad there.
Oh, my gosh.
Fair enough. Fair
Well,
enough.
they see it coming. So enjoy the podcast today. And as always, make sure you text and say hi. Or if you have a
Salad.
If you hate pasta salad, text in. If you like it, don't text in.
We'd love to hear from you. Make sure you include your name. You text 877 to Radio U.
Catch you next time.
See you guys.
Don't say we didn't warn you. This is the worst of the riot.
So, you know what time of the year it is, Nikki? It's a special time of year.
It is the fall.
But it's a special month, I guess I should say.
October fall.
Not exactly. It's Croctober.
Croctober.
Yeah.
Is everybody supposed to be wearing Crocs?
Everybody's always supposed to be wearing Crocs. They're so comfy. Haven't you ever experience.
I know
Comfy and functional. You can wear them all day. It doesn't even feel like you're wearing them.
Listen, we've all heard all the spiel about it.
Yeah, they're really easy on your feet. And you know what? I don't think they are that ugly, actually.
Okay,
you know? You can put little gibbets on them, and they actually really express your personality. It's kind of fun.
Oh, wait, you don't have them on.
No, I would never touch them. But I might sign up to be a part of the Crocs Club, assuming that it's free. I'll tell you why. Because in a Croctober, if you're a Crocs Club member, you can enter a drawing to win a free pair of Crocs. And it looks like they're doing this every day from now until October 7th, so 3 days.
So did they say how many Crocs they're giving? Is it literally just
is it one pair a day?
Surely
I
it's
don't know
more
if
than
they
that.
denote that, at least in the story I'm reading. Maybe on the, if you read the terms and conditions of signing up, they might tell you. But, hey, why do you need to look into it so much? It's not like you have to pay anything. They're free.
Well,
so why not just try?
The signing up or the Crocs themselves?
The Crocs are free. As long as you're okay with dealing with their emails, you just send it to a dummy email. I've got 1 million of those to sign up for stuff that you can win. It's what's the big deal?
Well, do you get to pick yours? Because
that I do not know.
There are some Crocs that I think look great and look fun, and then there's others that it's like, well, no, that can't happen.
Yeah, there's no Crocs that I think look great, but
and I don't know if you guys realize sometimes with contests, the ones that they don't know like how you'd possibly ever buy them, that's the ones they're going to give away.
Yeah, I'm looking at so they have pictures like on the page where you can enter, which you can only do between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern each day, and that's today, tomorrow, and then October 7th, so the next day. And the ones I'm looking at on the page here are like a tie-dye rainbow type deal.
So it must be maybe a different pair each day.
Maybe so. These, I mean, as far as Crocs go, these are pretty horrible. So just keep that in mind.
So perfect,
But
right?
you know what, though? I'll tell you what. This is what I would do, and I mean this, is I would enter and try to win them. And if by some chance I happen to win, I would just sell them.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because people still buy. I mean, Crocs are expensive.
I'm tempted, though. Like Chris here at RadioU, he has a pair that
He's a Croc aficionado.
But he has like the fuzzy ones that have the warm stuff
inside. That's what
inside.
these look like, too.
Those look really nice.
What do you mean?
Well, then they're warm.
They're just goofy-looking slippers.
I know.
And I would rather wear slippers.
Well, then there's no difference, actually.
Like I would rather, if I'm going to dress like a doddering old man, I'm just going to go full doddering old man.
Chris, don't listen to Hudson. You look wonderful, okay? You just look great.
I'm sorry that I'm not a Croc fan, but I'm sure they are comfortable. I believe it. I just, there's lots of comfortable things that don't look ridiculous. They don't look like a clown shoe. So
well, happy Croctober.
Yeah, but go ahead. I mean it. I'm going to sign up. I'm going to try to win. And then I'm going to take some sucker on eBay
sell them.
and sell them. Yeah.
You won't hear a show like this anywhere else. And that's probably for the best. The worst of the riot. Radio U.
Good morning, Isaiah.
Hi there.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
You feeling good?
I'm feeling a little bit better this morning. I'm not as congested, so I should sound better.
I think you do sound better,
Right?
don't you, Nikki?
I think so. Well,
Yeah.
Isaiah's been under the weather for a few days, and we wanted you to get better before the weekend, so you're running out of days.
I know. I only have a couple days left, but as long as I'm only sick during the weekdays when I have to do the things I don't want to do, like work, then I'm okay.
Well, you're on
But
the
you
right
need to rest over the weekend, otherwise you're never going to get over this.
I know, but that's the fun times,
You
you know?
did that last weekend.
Well, he was sick.
When he was sick, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of rested a little bit.
A little bit.
Did you go to the store and get more medicine?
I did get more medicine, so now I got some more decongestant medicine, which I took last night. Seems to have worked decently.
Yeah, you sound decongested.
Yeah, thank you.
When you get medicine, do you get the pill or do you get not the pill, but do you go pill form or do you get syrup?
Liquid?
I usually get the pill form,
Yeah.
but I will say I think the syrup works better.
Yeah.
You think it works better?
I think it works better, yeah.
What
But the
about
pill is what I take, though.
The pill is what you take. Why is that then?
Do you feel like the pill is more official?
Yeah. I feel like it's easier to take, and like I would never buy the liquid form, number one, because it's always real disgusting.
Yeah.
The flavor of it alone, I'm like, that's not that worth it. But the other day, though, I had some like left over, and I drank it, and I was like, dang, I'm feeling real good. Like, this is working. I don't know what it did, but right away, I was like decongested immediately.
Yeah, I can get the when you take the syrup form, it feels like it works instantly.
Because you feel like kind of going down. and
Yeah,
stuff.
but I don't think that. I think that's all in your head, though.
No, it's not.
It totally is.
I
all
think
in your
it might
head.
be in my head too, because I think if something tastes really bad, like it obviously tastes
Exactly.
terrible, I'm like, this must work, because they wouldn't make something that didn't work taste this
Right.
bad.
It would be the same effect as if you had like cheap rum and you took a shot
Yep.
of that. Like it'd be the same thing. You'd be like, wow, I feel better all of a sudden.
I don't know. I like the liquid stuff.
You
know,
do?
yeah, sometimes you feel like, well, all right, let's be a grown up and grab the pills this time. But they work. I think they work the same.
You're a syrup person too.
I prefer a syrup. Or have you had like the powder version that you put like in hot water, like with the tea?
No,
That can be pretty good.
I feel like that's the worst of both worlds.
The powdered version, like powdered medicine,
It's like in a packet, and then you just pour it
like
into.
Theraflu,
like an
or whatever.
emergency or something.
Yeah, but then you put it in hot water and you drink it.
Yeah, but that's no good. That because
What do you lean?
I'm full 100% pill. I haven't taken syrup in years.
Really? You look like the kind of guy who like wouldn't be able to swallow a pill for some
No,
reason.
I was gonna say if I had to get out of radio and get into another form of entertainment, it might be sword swallowing. I
Sword
have
swallowing.
an impressive my gag reflex. I can really suppress it. But you know what sets it off is disgusting tasting syrup medicine.
So I guess that's a no then for
Yeah, I don't know. That might be one of those things that like from when you're a kid, and so like it just kind of sticks with you. But I hated taking the cough syrup when I was a kid. It tasted so horrible that as an adult, I've always chosen to not. Like once you can buy your own medicine, and once your parents trust you to swallow a pill, I'm all pill,
Yeah,
baby.
but when you were a kid and you could have like the pink stuff, like that was awesome.
But that's
and
different,
then when
though.
they changed it to like, here, do you want a shot or do you want a pill?
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
no, wait, what about the
What about the
other
liquid stuff?
Yeah, but if you're thinking of just if straight cough medicine though, like obviously Pepto Bismol tastes fine. You know what I mean?
Pepto
Like,
Bismol tastes good.
It actually, yeah,
I'll tell
it's
you that
good.
much.
Uh-huh.
It tastes good. I'll drink some right
You
now
don't
if you
like
got
Pepto
it.
Bismol?
No.
Oh, it's good.
Pepto
It is
Bismol is
good.
great. All the different flavors. Sometimes I buy it just
Okay,
for
wait.
fun.
I want that old pink
Yeah.
stuff, you know. I
Why?
want that to slide down
Why
for
are
me.
you having it so often?
It's just like on like a Saturday,
It
if my
tastes so
stomach's
good.
feeling kind of weird, then like automatic Pepto Bismol.
A preemptive Pepto will take you a long way.
Monday morning, I'm not feeling all that great. My stomach feels fine. Pepto Bismol.
And that's why we have a
Actually, I
medicine
think my
problem.
stomach would fall out of my body if I didn't drink Pepto every day.
Well, you keep
I'm
up
so
on it
dependent
then.
on it. Yeah. All right. Well, glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little better until that Pepto I'm drinking. It's all the Pepto.
You better be feeling better because we got a big day today.
Oh, I can't wait.
You want to make sure your tummy's fine now.
Find more Riot content online. Riot.radiou.com.
Got a new restaurant I think you might like, Nikki.
Yeah, what do you want to try?
It hasn't opened up yet, but I think you'll really enjoy it. It opens later this year. It's in London.
That
okay,
sounds
in the
nice.
UK. So if you ever get to go to the UK, you can try a place called Bacchanalia.
yeah.
Sound familiar?
What are we doing with it?
Bacchanalia it's going to be fine dining. It's going to be real luxury stuff.
Basically-
Again, perfect for you.
Looking at the font for the restaurant's name, it looks fancy.
Oh, it's fancy. This is how fancy it is. They just hired somebody, not just anybody. They just hired somebody with gorgeous hands
For
that will feed people grapes.
throughout the
You know,
restaurant?
Yeah, like in the olden Roman times.
Sure.
When the Caesars and whatever, they'd be lying back. Oh, another grape boy.
Come on over.
Yeah, that's they are literally doing that at this restaurant, which it fits in with the theming. If I didn't know this, but you could tell by the name Bacchanalia. Bacchanalia used to be like an old Roman festival back in the old
Roman days.
around 200 BC.
Sure.
They would do Bacchanalia, and it was like a big festival thing for feeding
Feeding people?
Bacchus. What is Bacchus? I don't know. I'm learning here all this stuff that Dionysus. He's the Greek god of wine or whatever.
Sure.
Right. So that's what this
Don't
traces
say
back
right
to.
like we know.
Well, you learned that in
know.
school,
I
didn't
don't
you?
remember.
So Bacchanalia, the restaurant now that's opening up in London, they are leaning into, the festival for which the restaurant is named. And so it is going to be a luxury experience. And they had put out a job offer. They wanted somebody specifically with beautiful hands.
To be this
like
job.
George Costanza style. They wanted somebody with beautiful hands that could go around feeding grapes to the customers. They've already found somebody.
Well, you also needed to know a bit of Greek and Latin.
Okay.
Gorgeous hands. The perks for the job were supposed to be regular manicures and
Nice.
enjoying the food and wine yourself. And they have hired someone.
Yeah. So, unfortunately for people like me with beautiful hands, the job has been filled. But fortunately for people like you, Nikki, the job has been filled. Now you can go have somebody feed you grapes in luxury the way you want.
Does that feel comfortable? I don't think it does.
I don't know.
I don't like people at restaurants. It's hard enough just to eat in the restaurant.
Don't act like you wouldn't enjoy it.
I don't think I would.
I think you would like
I'd be
it.
like, do you have gloves on? Please don't actually touch the grapes. And
You
I
don't care what the hands look like as long as they got.
Call me not fancy, but I only like those cotton candy grapes.
Yeah.
I would have to have those.
I don't think they had those in the Roman times.
Are those not fancy
Yeah,
enough?
that wasn't. These are going to be probably very sour grapes, I'm going to assume.
Well, yeah, you can't do the job, and I don't think I want to go eat that. But
Yeah.
we'll see when they open.
They can hire me as the palm branch waver.
The waver
Yeah,
in
I
the
can
corner?
do that. But that from Greek times too, Greek and Roman times.
That's good.
I'm in on that. Well, looking forward to the opening of Bacchanalia in London.
All the grapes that you could possibly want.
Yeah, maybe if this goes well, though, maybe they'll open some stateside. Maybe my hands will still get to feed some grapes to somebody.
This is the Riot. Radio U.
You know what today is? It's a special day.
Today is.
It's World Teacher Day.
Hey.
What a day.
I know we have quite a few teachers who listen.
Yeah, we definitely do, right?
It's your day today, guys.
Maybe not right now. They might be, in class, but on
No,
their
they skip classes to listen.
or they listen in class.
In class.
That's the best way to teach your pupils is to have the riot on. We're
We're the babysitters for the class.
Yeah, we talked recently about if you could remember the names of all your teachers. Nikki can't, so
Nope.
we'll ignore that. But I'd like to thank my teacher, my mom. Isaiah, would you like to thank all of the teachers you can remember?
Oh, I can thank them all.
Yeah.
I would go through them again. I'm
But
not
we already
quite
did
as
that.
we already did that once. But
Well,
thank you all.
Someone made an excellent point after we talked about that. They said, yeah, but think about your teachers as well. Like, how can they remember you?
Oh, they remember me.
Unless you're like always in trouble or like the special student for that year. I mean, it must be super hard if you're a teacher because you have so many students each
Yeah,
time.
they have way more students than you have teachers, though.
I guess.
So that's why you should still be able to remember some of them.
I think you can remember, they can probably remember a choice few, but not that many.
Yeah. the
Unless they were
troubled
screaming
ones.
at you all year.
Unless you were the worst one in the class.
They'll remember your name.
So here's a question for you. What if we were teachers?
Ooh.
Yeah. You think we could cut it as a teacher?
We don't have to be the best. I feel like they're just still always really looking for teachers. So
I'm not sure if I could make it. I feel like I could be a decent
Dude,
teacher.
you could be an
Yeah.
awesome gym teacher.
Gym teacher.
You could.
Yeah,
For
you
sure.
think?
I think so, yeah.
You
Is
love
that-
sports.
Is that what
Yeah.
you would teach if you
If I had to teach,
if you had to teach a class?
see,
Gym,
if I
phys
had
ed?
no way.
No?
If I had to teach a class, I wouldn't teach a like a normal class. I would be like an adjunct at a college or something.
Okay.
And I would teach one of the weird classes.
Like
I'm
what?
not thinking like math.
Like
I'd be
Lady
trash
Gaga
at that.
101 or whatever?
No, I
That's
think
what you teach?
if I had to do one for like a college, maybe like how to be well liked. I think that's something I could
Bringing you
teach.
in for that.
They
We're
would
talking-
at a college. They could do that.
No, we're talking like up to 12th grade. You have to pick like an actual, yeah.
A subject?
A subject. I'm so bad. I think maybe public speaking. I probably could teach that. I couldn't do like math or science because I was awful at those subjects.
Yeah, I would be bad at math too. I'm good enough at math figuring it out on my own, but I couldn't teach. Although that actually, wouldn't math be maybe the easiest to teach? Because
It's just right or wrong
yeah,
answers.
there's right or wrong,
Yeah, but I'd hate it though.
But you'd have to explain why they were wrong. And nothing's
Yeah.
worse than
I think-
I don't know why you're wrong. You're
explaining.
just wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
elementary math though,
Oh, no.
that's
You don't want to do that though.
You'd be
teach
surprised
elementary
probably
school
about
kids.
how dumb we are.
Yeah, when I think back to what I was learning in 5th grade, I can't do those things anymore.
So wait, so you're just saying public speaking.
I think public speaking would be the one that I would do. Yeah.
What would your advice be? Like, how would you What would you tell people?
Just do as I do.
Oh my God!
Watch me.
That's not how you teach.
See, that's how I would do it.
That wouldn't work.
I would
at
say,
all.
why are you so
Wait,
nervous? Why are you sweating?
Schools are
they
texting
ringing?
in. They would
They're ringing?
They want to bring you in and they want to pay you.
The phones
Yeah,
are
I'd put them
lighting
up there in front of the class, and then when they start to struggle, I'd be like, what's wrong with you?
Well, we're not going to let you off the hook, Nikki. What would you teach?
Oh, I don't want to teach anything. I don't want to do math. No one wants to do math. I think maybe I'd do art or like
Art,
music.
yeah.
Art is a good one because
I want to be the fun teacher that they only see like once or twice a week.
Nice,
That sort of
yeah.
thing. I don't want to be an everyday teacher.
art is a good one because there is no right or wrong. So it could be like, wow, Nikki, I concerned about your methods. Hey, it's art.
It's art.
This is just how I do it.
Please don't question the art process.
It's open to interpretation of
Yeah.
everything I do, including my teaching process.
So I'd probably be that, or it'd be like an advisor, like for the students or
Ooh,
something.
yeah, that's a good one. Nice, yeah.
So something that's not too hard.
I think I could be good at history.
You could.
Yeah, you
Totally.
think? But the tough thing is I only care about history up to like going back 100 years.
Okay.
Before that, like if we're talking like ancient Greece or something.
Oh, yeah, but there's different stages, you know, depending on what grade you're teaching. You're going to teach a different history
So
class.
modern history.
You
I
could
get
be a
that.
specialized history teacher.
I'll teach people about like doo-wop,
Doo-wop.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Like that's the
school that was asking for Isaiah is asking you to not come in.
Yeah.
I'll teach people about like the coasters and things of that era. That's
the
my
things
area
you know
of expertise.
About are such old stuff.
That's not that old though.
That are
It's
also niche. None of them are like widespread
No,
things
it's
you learn in
important for
class.
kids to learn about what times were like when they were.
When you weren't even around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, none of like the big things. It's none of the big things. It's all these niche things that nobody else knows.
When like Dwight D. Eisenhower was president, I think that's important for me.
Exactly,
to
a period
relay to
nobody
children.
remembers.
It's like the World Wars and stuff.
Well,
I think guys
nobody
need to teach
remembers.
kids about that.
The more we keep talking, the more we do not sound like teachers.
Exactly.
Right?
I think I'd make an excellent teacher.
Well, feel free to text in at 877 to RadioU. If you could pick a class, like a subject, what would you teach if you had to? And if you're a teacher, good to you.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Thanks for watching the worst of the riot. Since you made it this far, you might as well like, subscribe, and check out riot.radiou.com for even more riot.